Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Garrix and this will be episode 2 of this starter build series focused on sort of city design and sort of like just planning and you know, terrain usage and basically just sort of building something to kind of look interesting, at least get us going in terms of making something that we can eventually be kind of proud to look at. So, and honestly, I'm liking this road. I'm liking this road here. Just kind of filling in this space. I think it would be cool to get like a little dirt service road that goes around the back that connects all this up, that pinches the freeway, that connects up all these dead ends. But this actually is kind of working for me a little bit. I could see us. We're starting to make $500 a week. That's good. Still on speed 3, so we are trying to get back into the green. We might need to actually overcharge the power, but right now what we need more than anything is just population, right? So we can get that first milestone and hopefully get a big sort of payday from that. Eventually we'll be able to clean up these power lines, I think, very easily. I think I actually like the idea of taking this dirt road and sort of continuing it around and through. There we go. There's the little hamlet. So the only things we're really going to absolutely need with that would be the garbage and the healthcare. We don't. It's interesting to even. Okay, it does give you enough money to do both of those things. Let's put in the healthcare here, make everybody happy, and then we're gonna need garbage. But I'm kind of thinking about how exactly is that gonna get sort of like done. I guess we could keep this road. I wasn't necessarily explicitly expecting that to be for that to be what we do here, but I think having some dirt roads going in and around the oil area kind of makes sense. I'm just wondering, can I get a connection point from here? How do I? That's freestyle. That's why we're goofing up there. That's an 89. 8, 9. 9 is about as close as we can get, so I'll take it. I'll take that. I'm kind of thinking it'd be nice to that actually would fit there. Is that going to be powered? Yeah, it is. Nice. Nobody has any power apparently. That's kind of annoying. What we could do is we could just bop a lot of these power hungry buildings here. That's going to actually mess with the power over there. What's the power situation look like? We're just not making enough. We're just not making nearly enough with one wind turbine. So we do need to make money to be able to keep going there. As goofy as this is, and this is without question goofy, I think I'm actually going to be just bopping a lot of these buildings to reduce our power need. I'm guessing those industry buildings are using a lot of power. Maybe they're just the regular houses are, to be honest. Maybe just the regular houses are using a lot of power. Let's go back to speed 3. We need money. Oh, can we take a loan? Oh wait, we haven't raised our taxes to 12%. There we go. Easy way to do that. Easy way to do that. Get a little bit more money here. Heck, I'm gonna take this loan. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. That was a little bit goofy. Not gonna lie. That's actually yikes. I didn't really think about. I'm gonna use move it here. I did not really think about how this was gonna look. Putting or with the sound, right? With the water issues. Sound pollution issues. I don't even know what I'm talking about here, guys. Why is this not showing up? We are like discombobulated right now. Yeah, let's get all this attached. Oh, here, we gotta use move it to delete these or else it's gonna give us free money. Okay. That'll make these people happier though. Yikes. Power-wise, we should be okay. These are rebuilding, no big deal, right? You get rid of some businesses, you just get an influx of more people coming in, excited to move into the city. It's not a big deal at all. Not a big deal at all. Are we stabilizing? We have money. Where did this money come from? I think we've just been making some money, right? We've just been making some weekly income. We took a loan. Duh. I am being such a doofus over here, guys. Let's just fill all of this in with residential. That'd be a good little residential block right there, actually. So I'm kind of happy with that. But I still want to get in with. I could see us actually clipping the zoning there and kind of cleaning that up a bit. So we'll save that end. But let's get in with this, and this is probably going to end up bopping some. This is probably going to end up bopping some homes, but let's go for it. And I'm turning off the node snapping. So what this is on find road tools. So what this is going to do is it's going to let us get very close without having to actually conflict with anything. We have anarchy on too, so it shouldn't get rid of our power lines and such. Some of these roads might have to get rebuilt as we try to get these out to the very ends. Okay, a little bit goofy, but there we go. So let's redo some of these. Turn back on the node snapping. Go back to just general snapping. Let's get all of these hooked up. I don't think, yeah, we actually don't need that there for power. Not all of these had to connect through, but there we go. That's all connected. Now this could totally connect around here. I didn't want that to be that harsh of a bend, but that's kind of what it's giving us. So I guess we take that. Kind of almost looks like that should be connecting this way. It's going to fill up more space, but it's also going to kind of... It's like, do I want it to go into that exact point? Or not? I think this is okay. I think something like this makes sense. Sometimes you have blocks that are kind of short, right? You're taking advantage of the available space, and sometimes you get some things that are a little bit goofy. But I think this will work out. We do want to make sure that all of this is zoned up and ready for. However, kind of noticing we have issue there. Get that re-hooked up, hopefully. Be able to get rid of all of this. We'll clean that up in the future. Power should be going through. I think we actually just need more water. Water pumping capacity. It's not getting the power that it needs. We're actually just right on that edge. We're playing a lot of babysitting here. This is actually, oh, this isn't going... We're struggling over here. Lots of industrial demand. Okay. Bring this through. I think, do we have the specialized? It probably is going to be a couple more milestones before we get the specialized industry, but we could check on that. We have districts. No, we do have. We don't get oil until like. Okay, the oil comes like way later. Like way later. So I think this is oil. So we're not going to be able to take advantage of the, yeah, it is oil. we're not going to be able to take advantage of that until like way down the road. So we will, I think, end up doing a large agricultural section here. I think it does ultimately tie from the main road here. However, I don't really want it to... What we could do is we could just take some of these existing roads here and just kind of go through with them, see where they end up. That'd be kind of cool if that actually connected, but it's not wanting to. Maybe we take this one instead. I don't know. Just spitballing here. No real rhyme or reason to that, but at least what this will give us is sort of a connection through, and it'll get these sort of connected into the agricultural area. I'm thinking we might want some level of spacing through here. Actually, let's fan, and in fact, actually fanning this out a bit might kind of like show that this is different, right? This doesn't look too dissimilar to that first starter city that we put together. Actually, I'm kind of getting some egg vibes here. The sort of the egg city looking thing. But I think, I don't know, I think we'll be able to make it different. I think we'll be able to make it different. Ultimately, we're working with just different roads, different geography and stuff, and I think it'll ultimately look somewhat different. Did we end up hitting that second? No, yes we did. So that means we need fire and police. Okay, let's get those down really quick. Is that gonna reach the homes down here? Barely, but not really. And then police, we don't even have enough money for this. That's right, when you hit a milestone, it kicks your speed back down to speed 1, so you gotta remember to pump that back up. Not exactly, you know, like a huge thing, because you might enjoy playing at speed 1. I like playing on speed 1, but I think for trying to get a certain amount of stuff done in these videos, it does make sense to kind of keep it going a little bit faster. I mean, we're not too far from actually getting a connection from like right here over to here. It's actually asking for more commercial. Okay. Also, it's complaining about, what are the customers or workers? Customers. That's fine. That'll happen. Even though it's not giving us any what am I trying to say? Residential demand. We are discombobulated today or something, guys. We're off balance. All right. So this is actually looking kind of familiar, but kind of good. Kind of familiar, but kind of good. Let's go in with a district here. Because I think if we do any industrial work in this area, right, it makes sense that it would be agriculture. But we still got to get that police center down. So we need to save up for that. We're not making nearly as much money with this city as we've made it in sort of past cities. That's for sure. I don't think agriculture is going to save us here. But we could start putting some in. Although we don't have any of this watered. I wonder if the game actually like has you doing a lot more, or if these buildings do require more water, like thematically. I've never actually really paid attention to anything like that. I mean, stuff like that doesn't usually matter. I was just kind of a curiosity. I was just thinking about it. If we have a full-on crime issue over here, if we could get that money, that'd be awesome. Once we drop this thing down, there's going to be an influx of some cash. Heck, we definitely don't need 2 of these. I'm not gonna be irresponsible here. The tricky thing is because these can't. I don't think this vehicle can get to here very easily, to be honest. Well, I guess it can round the roundabout and come back. That's fine. Yeah, they can just go up this way and come back. That's fine. Like, do we already have one doing that? No. But the police are off. The police are off to go fix the crime issues. Fantastic. We still haven't put in an elementary school, which we honestly don't really need, but it could be good to get like something down maybe. Make the people a little bit happier. Maybe get some houses leveled up. That should tie into more income and stuff. So we have police down. So we would have got high schools from that rank, I'm guessing. Public libraries, parks. We also have some parks. We could put some of those down. Again, just to keep people kind of happy here. That commercial area needs like some serious work. Although it's not really asking for commercial demands, so that's fine right now, I guess. These parks are, overall, they're very cheap, but we almost just spent all of our money on parks right there for a second. This park right here, I think, cost us what? What did that cost us? Like 5,000 bucks or something? Only 2,500. Okay, not nearly as bad as I was thinking. Let's go back into here. This is starting a city, guys. Just constantly going in here and raising up budgets and things. Yep. We're making good money, but we need more power. And we don't have this until we get 2,400 pop, which is still a ways away. We are still growing out our residential section, which is good. We have industry that can come in freely, which is also nice. I don't particularly... yeah, I mean, this whole area is fertile, so all of this should be good area to put the agricultural stuff. We could also just very easily come in with just a generic industry. I don't like the fact that they only have this one access point to this main road, though. We definitely need to... See, I could definitely see this curving road and tying in there. Absolutely. Kind of even going, like, or even just having a straight edge there, boom, back into there. But we're going to need something that connects here. Something needs to connect here. We might start with like a 5 and then just so we have that sort of strong foundation, and then just swing something like that up. I like it. I like it. So it'll give us another connection, which honestly won't really be used because it's kind of like a backtrack until we add more buildings out this way. Like we could kind of go in like this, and that would make that more useful. We didn't do any one-way road work in the industrial area, which is not great. I mean, we could convert these to one-ways potentially and get people sort of going around in a better flow. This, I really do want to go up with this, connect this in, and then fill this in with residential. This is probably going to be a little bit nicer of a residential. This is a little bit more rural. That's kind of at least the idea with it, I think. We do need to make sure this is watered up. In fact, if we have the money, I'm just going to spend it here, and we'll just go in there and fill that space. So there goes the little bit of money that we had. Even if we go straight here, it's still going to send us to like there. Isn't really what I wanted. Do we have the flexibility to bend back? Which honestly, that almost goes with a little bit of a curve there. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. And then, it almost seems like under would almost make more sense than over here, but let's see what this looks like. The whole distance there is about 20. If we go 10, can we get up? Yeah, we need a way for these people to be able to loop back because this is super goofy. We also need more power. Each of these is adding about 10 megawatts. Should be enough. But it'd be nice to get like the advanced wind turbines going. I know someone's like, come on, Gary, just get the coal power plant. It's true. It's true. And now because we bought that power plant, we don't have any money. That almost goes in perfectly though. Like this is nearly perfect. I think we are gonna make that connection like this, and then we're gonna figure out how these are gonna pinch in. It's not quite a perfect 180, but it's close. That's still believable. That's totally believable. Right, that height there is totally fine. The cars are going fast, but I think we're okay here. This could actually like sort of, you know, more you know, we could actually have these sort of connect in slightly more interesting ways, I think. Two bad intersections right there. Yikes. Bad left turn to get on. Kind of a crazy left turn to get off. But I'm thinking if this is all low density residential, we might be okay. Problem is this is feeding into the commercial. So that's kind of a not good. We could go here and remove all the power lines, and that could help. We definitely need to do some looping and some laps in the commercial area, because I think a lot of those trucks are doing some crazy stuff just to get around, since they can't really U-turn or anything like that. A full-on power crisis over here. But at least we got the space to work over here, though, it seems. Question is, where do we find our point of attack? I kind of want that to go straight and keep going straight. Boomtown, 2,400. That's going to be some extra. Now we're actually, wait a second, all of a sudden, we got some cash here, guys. All of a sudden, we have some cash here. This could go like sort of water, around the water. That almost looked good. A little bit too much of a bend in. This needs to be a little bit more straight, as this water doesn't quite, it's not a, it's more of an oval than a circle. At least we have a shape there. At least we can fill in with more commercial here. I don't know about actually zoning that side. I'm going to let that building bop itself. That's going to be more. Just more generic industry in here. I mean, we still want to be filling up the agricultural area. All of our houses look to be built in. That's going to be like the main way that we're going to probably get a boost in money here. But I think actually that's a fantastic place to call this episode. Guys, thank you so much for watching another episode. I will see you guys in the next one. We'll keep working now that we're stabilized. We got money in the bank. We're making good money per week. Everything is looking good. Nobody's complaining about anything right now. So I will see you guys in the next one, guys.